Hey guys, so we're gonna check out this Vega that's definitely not stock.
So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean.
Hey guys, so we're gonna check out this Vega that's definitely not stock. It's definitely not a sleeper, and let's go take a look. Looks like a 74 hatchback, so let's take a look at it here. Dual quad motor on top of a Lion, looks like a 671 blower. I don't know what it has on it. The owner, I don't know if the owner's around. I don't see him.
I mean, I'm good for a while.
A little bit of craziness down here. This is every Monday night in Fort Myers in an Applebee's parking lot. It's been going on for about 7 years. There's about 200 cars that show up. Everything from rat rods to Montes. Even a couple Rolls Royces now and again. Anyway, we'll take a walk around and see what we find. Hey guys, how you doing? We're right next to a 19, I think it's a 65 Chevelle. Looks like it's a day 2 car. It's got some stuff hot rodded on it, but for the most part, it looks pretty original. 4-speed car, couple extra gauges. Love that dashboard, all chrome. Looks like it had a vinyl roof at one time. Had the vinyl roof at one time because the trim piece is missing. So it's a Chevy Malibu. So, as a Chevy Malibu, like I said, it's really a day 2 car that looks like it probably would have in high school in 1980. So it has 350 on the side, but we all know that that doesn't really mean anything. Let's take a look inside the driver's compartment. Love the Mack Trucks floor. Is this yours?
I'm a fan.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
I watch all your videos.
Oh, you do?
I'm Mark Cobra.
Hey guys, if you like this kind of thing, remember, please subscribe, put comments in the comment section. If you want any merchandise or shirts or anything, please just let us know. We're happy to ship anywhere in the country, and let YouTube know you like it by clicking a like, or like I said, being a subscriber. And by the way, we're going to be at the Rookery Bay Car Show in Naples. I'll be giving 3 talks on how to find barn finds and everything else. And also, we will be up in Tennessee. I believe I'll be in Tennessee the end of November. And so if you guys are up there, come and say hi if you see me. I don't know what car shows I'll be at, but it'll be in the Pigeon Forge area. So anyway, let's take a look at the Monte Carlo. Hey guys, sun's starting to go down, so it's getting a little dark, but this is a really beautiful, I think it's a 72, it could be a 70. I know it's either 71, 70. Monte Carlo. It's not an SS version, but it is really nice. Look at those rally rims. Really nice color. I saw a color like this on a Chevelle, which was a 70 Chevelle. So and that was a factory color for the 70 Chevelle. They didn't make a lot of them, but I think this is the same like mint green that 70 Chevelles had, because and this makes sense because this is close to being a 70. So it's nice. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's not an SS or anything. No. So, but look at that. It's like velour and leather. I mean, this thing spits out, hey, we're leaving the 60s, coming to the 70s, guys. So, I mean, you know, Elton John probably wore this same outfit on stage someplace. And we got the 8-track. We've got an 8-track. And for those of you who are under 30, that's what an 8-track looks like. It looks like a little box, and it had a total of 8 tracks of music on it. So way better than an iPod. And it looks like the top, oh yeah, there's a little bit of bubble under it. So I would say it was redone, but you never know. Maybe this was sitting in a garage somewhere. It's got a different steering wheel. It's got the nice wood grain, and it's got the nice gauge package. It's almost like the SS gauge package with the round dials in it. So, but and of course, it's got a little bit heftier engine than it did probably when it left the plant. Sweet, very sweet. Don't know much about it. Let's check it out underneath and see what it looks like underneath, guys. Our flyover. Hey guys, so if you like this kind of thing, remember, I can't do it without your support, so tell YouTube that you like it, and then we'll post more. So let's go see what else we can find. All right, guys, this is an original 72 Chevelle Super Sport. Now that there's no music playing, and this belongs to this gentleman.
All right.
And what's your first name?
Can everybody hear me?
Chuck. So this is Chuck,
All right, make your way
and
over to the trophy area.
he's talked to me about it, but sometimes the music's a little loud, so if I have to re-talk and say repeat what he had to say, don't worry about it. But I wanted to get a picture of it with the hood closed, which we did, and we're gonna go and take a look at the whole car, and it's a really, really sweet ride. So thanks, Chuck. Thank you for talking to me today. All right, so what we have here is, this is Chuck's Chevelle, and it's pretty original. It has been owned by a variety of people, bought in Kansas. He said there is a stack of owners that came with it, but what he's done with it is tried to keep it all original except for standard maintenance. So as we look at the car, this is actually the original block for this car and the original transmission for this car, and even the brake system, it's been not upgraded, but you know, maintained, and it gets its general maintenance. So the car originally had air with it. He upgraded the air. So the reason that it says 402 on the air cleaner there is he put it on there because, like he said, a lot of times the 396s were bored out to a 402. Chevy just didn't change any of the emblems. And so anyway, yeah, this car is just a gorgeous car, and it's all original, and it did not have a vinyl roof. So it's one of the few SS's, I guess, because most of the time the SS's have vinyl roofs, and according to these guys, it didn't. According to Chuck, it didn't come with a vinyl roof. If we look at the build sheet here, you could see it did not come with a vinyl roof. I apologize that we couldn't put his voice on, but sometimes the music is so loud that we have to kind of recreate the moment with my voice narrating what's going on. There's the build sheet right there. Luckily, the car's got all its paperwork with it. So it came with the sport mirror that you're seeing there on the driver's side. He added a mirror to the other side. He found it, and but that's a sport mirror, so it looks like an aftermarket, but it's really not. Most of the mirrors back then were those, you know, circle chrome ones, but this was a sport mirror that came. You can see it right there on the build sheet. And so the car has a real cow induction hood. We'll look under it, but if you look on the build sheet, it says it right there that it's got a cow induction hood. So that is original, which is also rare nowadays to find one with a working cow induction hood that came with a cow induction hood. It wasn't added later. Because if you look on the build sheet says right there, domed hood. And again, on the 402, like Chuck said, in 1969, they overbored all the big blocks, the 396s, and that's why he put the 402 sticker on there. But in reality, the 396s were 402s. They just were overboard by Chevy, and they never changed any of the emblems. So Chuck had this sticker. It came actually off of a Monte Carlo, and so he decided to put the Monte Carlo sticker on here. And as you can see, under the hood, it's original. And the funny thing with these are, if you look at a 70 or a 69, there's a lot more stuff going on under the hood as we got into the 70s, and this is the early 70s when everything was starting to fall apart. So this is not the original color. The original color is blue for this car, but it was a phantom blue, which is a different color blue than this was, and this got repainted before Chuck got it. And this color is 72 Targa Corvette blue, so it's a 72 Corvette blue, not a Chevelle blue. But like I said, it's an original 4-speed car, original stick shift. The interior is exactly how it came from the factory. He's going to let us see in the trunk here. So Chuck's going to open up the trunk for us. So he has the original rally rim there, and he's got what he believes to be the original jack. It's a period correct jack in there, and as you can see, this trunk is just immaculate, and it still has the Chevy splatter paint right in there as well. So as far as the striping on here, because we all know that striping, some have, some of the places, the factories, some had sharp corners, some had rounded corners. I'm not sure if this is the striping that went with this, where this was made, but it was made with a template for Chevelles when it was put on. And Chuck said he only paid 10 grand for this car, which in today's market is just incredible to find something like this for only 10 grand. So the valve covers on there are original 396 period correct valve covers, but he has the original valve covers, the orange ones that were actually on the car that came with this particular car. This car did not come with chrome valve covers. He has the original ones, but he also found these, which are original Chevelle SS valve covers for a 396. But if you like this kind of thing, please subscribe. Take a look underneath the car right now. So we're going to take a quick look underneath the car a little bit here. And as you can see, just underneath this car is just as clean as the top. He does drive it, but it is taken well, is well maintained, very well maintained. As you can see, it's got the chrome tips for the pipes and the rocker crowns. Everything at the bottom here is in great shape. Well, it is absolutely a gorgeous SS Chevelle, and I thanked him for letting us see it. So, and thank you guys, and we will see you next time.
April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.